in the mouth. That shows it all, doesn't it, for Game 2 in this KFC T20 International Series between New Zealand and Pakistan. It's 2-1 to New Zealand as it stands, but the last one was Pakistan's one. They say they're confident, they say they can play in any conditions, and conditions out there this evening may suit them a little bit more than the last one in Auckland. The bounce will be down and they feel confident, so watch out as far as your New Zealand, who have made some changes actually. You have Zach Folks coming in, the all-rounder there, and medium pace swing bowler with all the tricks comes in for Cole Jamieson. And Will O'Rourke, the big, strong, fast bowler, in for Ben Sayers, another big, strong, fast bowler. So New Zealand have made changes. It was Game 2 in the earlier game, wasn't it, with the women's game? And I can update you on that, actually. Australia, once again. There is some swing. That's a beautiful shot. Just swung it into the middle of Tim Seiferd's cricket bat.
Well, the one thing that Seifert knows is that Shaheen Shafredi is going to pitch.
French cut. Bad luck for the bowler. It was such a good over. Asked a lot, didn't get it. 8 without loss. Muscles that straight. Muscled it all the way for 6. That's just pure strength from Seifert.
Just marginally missed his length here, Kushtal. How quick was he to get onto this? Onto the back foot, 6.
Flick to the onside. Is a very, very fast outfield here at the Mount. And that's a good effort there. Had to show a clean set of feet. Clean set of heels to pull that in. Too full. And Allen has accepted that one with pleasure.
Again, just searching for that full.
That one was a little predictable. That one was in the slot and it got the treatment.
No swing on this occasion. The only swing was from Tim Seiferd's bat. Look how quick those hands are through the ball.
Through that gap for some time. It was around about that same time.
The pressure in the power play in Auckland, he got.
What a result. That is massive.
Just with the fingers across all the way. He is.
Sounded good the minute it hit. It was right in his arc as well. This time there'll be a little bit of top spin on that. And that.
It's a carry ball. Just being able to stay in the shot straight of the wicket. Here in New Zealand, you get no.
That's the best of the lot. That.
Yeah, just see that. It slides on Arbor. 18.
4 gone. 54. Yeah, ready to play in New Zealand. Of the bowlers on display now. Pointing one there. Well, it's just clean missed that.
A wild delivery front across into that leg side, Harry. Probably don't expect too much swing more.
Oh, that's sad. It is. Boy, they needed that puck. Bobby Dazzler.
Off the middle of the bat. Maybe just trying to control all the fuss about. 59 for 1.
Yeah, hit it well. Hit it well, but he's taking it.
Difference there than we've seen other shots. Yeah, I have to say people weren't too happy about Mark. I'm very sorry. I don't wait until he scored 100 and called us 100.
Box when you did. I nearly fainted. Pitched outside leg stump. Seems swinging back, but that's pitched a mile outside. Having none of that.
For him to swing it too much, but he actually holds the ball. It just means he's not necessarily getting as much shape.
Yeah, just gives the ball an extra.
Swing the ball away, but yeah, it is quite a strong, which is hard to pick it up.
It almost looks like he wants. Yeah, you can't defend that. It's not Eden Park here. That's the pace that.
And No, Frankie, that's just the 5th ball bat and we're 5.1 overs deep. They're in charge of the power plays. And Allen's defending. Way to the boundary. There's 4, and yes, it is back.
In Duggan, and he just gets a little. He's into his work once again as Chapman.
Innings like that is overshadowed in a T20. And there was. What a series. Duck, duck. Swing and a miss. Cut away. 4 more for Chapman. You know, we were sitting a couple of overs ago where you look at he's a player of panache. It's this time. Last 5 years than these two. So he has.
Yeah, and like you said, he's not someone who just comes out and tries to learn how he uses pace, uses bounce.
Well, they're getting off to a flyer, New Zealand. They have a play total against Pakistan, and you know that's another record down the drain.
Well, if they keep scoring at a flyer, might even be a little bit of an.
Richard Isaac's in business, that's for sure. Which makes him our man of the hours. It is 6 overs done. That
and quiz question. Speaking of charge it. Oh, geez, this is like Waipuna.
It's a fairly competitive looking character. Yeah, that's frustrating. Safely so. That from Harris Ralph, but not enough to stop the pound.
He's so quick on his feet. Thick as spot leg side.
Fair bit of messaging going on in the middle between top spinners. Wrongins has got a carry.
1-1 there.
Turned around the corner for 1.
I'm not quite certain he's worked out whether it's pace on, pace off.
That's not due, or at least on the bank.
It's in the slot. Finn Allen, and he obliges. And what?
Go for the post to end him with the last delivery of the over. Umpire Wayne Knights, he's already been hit with action.
1-1.
You'd have to be power that he possesses. 10 of them, the strike rate's up to 230.
That is just a base cricket shot.
The way.
100 in the deep is Kushtil Shah.
Ability to get left leg out of the way. He can actually.
Has he found it? Yeah, I thought there was genuine.
Out of Chapman. 90 metres off the blade of Chapman.
Chapman on. Bowled out. Ralph stump to stump, trying to get out of the.
Excellent bowling. Chapman trying to continue to push the game on. Boundary hunting yet again. Chapman.
That is the modern game. Daryl Mitchell with a job. Keep the acceleration on. You'd have. Fortunately, they scamper through after contact, and that is enough to do a little better there.
Allen to do. Not only the ground where he wants to attack.
That's quintessential Finn Allen, that.
Getting that front leg out of the way, so you think is above.
He's got all of that sent to all parts here.
Once again, it's Fuller. It's just swing of the blade.
Has he got enough? Yeah, boundary, not enough. Rope on this occasion. That is New Zealand's, and this has been such a masterful.
Still plying his trade around franchise cricket.
And it's not the keeper, it's not easy. And that's a good breakthrough.
Just held and dipped. It is a black sky here tonight. Underneath that, Basafredi, we know he's a 134 for 3.
At Eden Park. And so. But this will be
10 with the slower ball up to 137.
210. Have to keep going at the same rate, having lost rate. We can find the fence. Throw goes to the bottom.
That's the batters to come. So Zach Folknery last year picked up 5 wickets.
Gone 138 for 3. 2 good hitters out there. Get themselves a
1-1-1.
About that, were you? I think the spinners have.
Makes a set and says no. They will review.
Review for caught behind, on-field decision. Get there. Signal now.
Out, yeah. Not evidence there suggested. Overwhelmed. They ended up getting to a good score. They should have got more than 200. They were in a position.
In New Zealand, and I think he's been able to bring his pace up and down throughout.
Easier to pick bowlers from. Yeah. That was 141 for 4. He's
Well ball, well ball.
both got out, and the middle
Just sneak an overview of the
down on it.
1-1.
It comes
यार ऊपर रही ना जानी ऊपर रही.
Slightly more, I don't know, orthodox maybe.
someone like Arbor.
Good ball.
You do want to know which way it's going, especially when you're trying to have different method what they look for. I was
1-1-1. Back up. आराम से.
okay.
1-1-1.
Through his action, and so you can sort of see
जा जा खुद ही जा.
But earlier in his innings, he's quite.
on the leather.
Oh, that behind the stumps. Must.
Again, looking to ramp it, yeah, just off from Harris. He saw it early, he moved early.
Catch. 1-1.
And 60 for 5, but
पीछे नहीं पीछे नहीं.
oh, close. Brown says you.
Clear get, clear get.
Good. It looked good. You know, over
Of the TVNZ broadcast, the end.
oh, that firing from Bracewell. Him.
ये. बहुत आला नियाजी.
I think able to then accelerate again. And Zach
ना ना जानी ना. एक और इधर एक और. ओए.
They want to, yeah, they'll make it. They were going to do it easy.
ओए.
in terms of his
Pinching one,
Good ball, good ball.
2 for those ones he waits towards the.
3 wickets for just. That's gone high and might have come off the helmet. Well, they're going
Behind. Original decision not out. Cute. Take it through slowly.
great short ball. 2. Good hustle. It's a staggering 5 back. A couple of days ago, Frank, they thought they had work to do. The team's batting first here at Bay Oval. Looked good, it is good. 4 runs.
Gorgeous from Michael Brad on its head. Stays nicely legs.
Here, that is very good running. Trying to 6 for 5. Sometimes, given the might just be 2, no, just the 1.
Maybe a little guilty.
8 for 6, that is big.
Yeah.
Big outside edge, there more.
Seam up, Shaheen Shah at that. It's the big thick outside edge.
He shouldn't have been able to get 2 there.
Riders tend to sit back. Decent.
Way off the legs for 6. And it's full and straight and on the top. It's 181 for 5. Like he wanted to swing Mitchell.
Heading down the ground. It's the back of the hand. That looks like he might have got enough on.
I've seen you hit a couple. 4, but the strategy for me is weak of the hand, but there's reason and method to the.
That is Mitchell by a miscue. You think, well,
That
comes up between these two and just 26. Yeah, they went in clean.
that cheat, the 200 up for New Zealand.
Again, angled across. Just Bracewell too good. And there's a little.
He threw mid, and it was a good catch by Irfan. He wanted and just couldn't.
Straight at the man in the deep move. But an important innings from Darryl.
Zach Folks, match number 10. For it up, and it's a chance. Oh, they're about to stretch out. Trevor just a comeback for two, and again, good bowler. Yeah, I mean, and we're looking. And that 40s.
Driving on this occasion, excellent. Barely off the blade, and he was almost touching.
Folks, good. Full and straight again as he managed to get that for four. Those 220.
One of those funny things when Mimi will push up to 220.
New Zealanders are out. First two games in Auckland. This new approach is 13 matches. Lowest average, you want to? Willow Rock. As well.
Side.
Bowled him, played it back, and it was too good. It was quick too.
Willow Rock has become known for the big quick is at an imp.
Let's get underway. Start again. But I don't think in this. It's fired up, as is the bat. You can always. This time, I've got a little bit of a touch on that. Yeah, Gene Tate. There'll be no 100 today. There was
Real purple patch at the moment. That's Oz. Oh, the Dutch. Hey, Nawaz gone for just one.
in a bit of trouble here, Pakistan.
Catch it!
In the air. Ball's open. There's a shy at the stumps. Oh, that's a rip. You got 2 early wickets, but when you went out to field,
Like doing the slip catching in the warm-ups with
these games that start quite late. All clear air. I did up here. So
back leg or edge.
that's good.
You're on screen. Signal now.
Calendar's new. I didn't. They've lost the skip. Yeah, because they're thinking, okay, we don't want to. They're all up there, and up the middle and go the whole way.
It's blow. It's bang forward and drop onto that front foot.
Oh. That he spills it, he can't get it. Here to go.
Hands. It just.
Oh, no. It's fine leg. It's 𝘓𝘓. He'll get round. It's running across the outfield really well. Go.
Gets a little bit of luck to go with it. It's enough of it to just run away.
Long way for a scoop. One bounce for taking the fire on. 26 for 3. Bowled him, Zach Folks.
To the Skiddy swing of Zach Folk. Up can't stay. He goes for just the one.
Deadly place there. Goes away for 4.
Tricky, but you take them. Feet haven't gone. Thick outside edge brings.
Now using that swing, leans on.
Square, 2 straights, and
Is how long will that last for? Usually for
Dylan Seamers. We haven't seen any.
you stand there as a batter and you think, oh,
Fingers just across the seam.
I'm just going through this.
And for Imran Khan.
Skidding in anything a little bit that a Duffy would be out.
It's just a little bit of 111k. This is going to end. I believe it himself, Jake Duffy. Of Imran Khan. Bracewell takes.
Imran Khan out for 24. Pakistan and
New Zealand are bossing.
he was close to getting 5 wickets.
Procession of Pakistani wickets. Now Pakistan.
And pulls the edge from Kushdal Shah.
This pitch. Nothing different, anything more, but they've
The
just.
first 2 games where they just struggled to, like Michael Bracewell and 𝘓𝘓.
White Fern's career, Marto. That one strikes. That is number.
Again, jump bat. Looks like he was just guiding, moving to his left. But there was edge. Another one falls for Pakistan.
A week ago. Through the domestic scene. And further evidence of the...
In this side. Look at face on the ball and then just the angle in terms of his hitting arc through that midway.
An opportunity.
You talk about Michael Bracewell's captaincy. Yes.
Centre. Like the best interests of 𝘓𝘓𝘓𝘓. I think you mistake being the fact that part of that preparation. So it's a double-edged say, was that ideal from a team challenge in a world that edge this time. It's a wicket, last ball once again. Just
that slight movement away from the... He's out for his one hit six.